I know right now you're probably thinking, isn't it Wednesday? Shouldn't we be doing chit chats with Princess to Goddess? I know, right? I know. However, remember we had this little bitty talk about, you know, self development, getting it together, me bringing you more information, more courses, more how to's? Yes? You do remember? Yes. It's time. Welcome to Central Innovations Relationship School. Wednesdays are now dedicated to Wednesday Night Women Kitchen, where I give you the biz on the women's, okay? If you're new here, you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? Wednesdays? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. So usually every Wednesday nights I have a chit chat with Princess the Goddess, and I talk to all of the audience in the community of mirrors, right? Well, I told you guys I was going to switch it up. So for all the returning subscribers, I love you. Mwah. This is my gift to you. Ladies, don't be discouraged. Don't worry about it. You have your day coming. On Mondays, we will be talking about the men and what we need to do in order to get the men that we want, keep the men that we want, and just be able to be successful in relationships and be happy, because that's the point, right? We all just want to be happy. So ladies, don't worry. No, this channel is not for just men. This channel is for women, men, and couples. Anybody who is looking to get into a healthy relationship and learn how to maintain that relationship, as well as learn how to get the relationship that you want or the person that you want. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of that. Tonight, men, we're going to talk about how to get a good woman. What do you need to do in order to get a good woman? You know, why is it important? Why is it important for you to have a good woman? And why is it important for you to get exactly what you want when it comes to dating, okay? So this video is for all the single men and all the men that are actually out dating who actually want to try and come and attract someone that will be complimentary to them, or that they just feel like is a good woman, a successful woman. Now that I've got your attention, so you're a man, you guys need a wake-up call, okay? A lot of men right now, I feel like it's time. A lot of you guys out here are just kind of running around being, you know, I'm not gonna say being loose because I'm not judgmental, but I feel like a lot of men right now are really misguided on some things about women, as far as getting women, maintaining a relationship, picking the right woman for you. You know, it's hard to go back and fix damage that has occurred after a relationship has gone south. So I am here to help you get into a healthy relationship from start to finish. And this is where we're going to start tonight. Tonight we are going to start with the utmost importance, okay? And that is getting the woman that you want. The first reason why it is important to get the exact woman that you want, I'm assuming that you want a woman that is successful. That is assuming that you want a woman that is going to be in a equal give and take relationship. When I say equal give and take, that doesn't mean 50-50. That means, you know, that you guys are going to be in a reciprocal relationship where you're both going to be able to give something and get something from the relationship. This is where you need to bring it together. I've noticed that a lot of guys are willing to lower their standards in order to have sex. This is a no-no. Let me tell you why. You don't need to lower your standards in order to get the woman that you want. I'm gonna say that again. You don't need to lower your standards in order to get the woman that you want. What you need to do is improve yourself so that the woman that you want will notice you. She will see you among all the men that may be around, that may be even in her life currently. Because if you're shining brighter than the man than all the men that are in her life, she's gonna recognize you for your value and the worth and the investment that you've put into yourself. So I understand that sometimes it's hard out here. It is so hard, sometimes you get a little lonely, sometimes you get a little horny. I understand, I get it. But what you don't want to do is lower your standards in order to have a one-night stand or have sex, right? And then she end up pregnant. Now you have a woman who is now the mother of your child, which you would never put a ring, you never put a ring on it, okay? That's one of the reasons why you need to go for the woman that you want and stick to that. You need to have standards. You need to make standards and you need to stick to that. Another reason why that is so important is because I hear a lot of guys talking, and a lot of my clients tell me that they feel like, the ones that are in relationships, they feel like they have settled, and that, maybe that the grass may be greener on the other side or what have you. This is where I feel like a lot of men go wrong. Lowering your standards just to have somebody or just to, have sex is grounds for settling. When you are lowering your standards, you are settling. Anytime that you accept something that you don't want, something that you don't like, you are lowering your standards. Now, sometimes making a modification to some of your standards may be necessary depending on where you are in life right now. Some of you guys have standards that are just outrageous, especially when it comes to sex. I would not say that a modification of your standards it may be necessary, but when I'm talking about lowering your standards, I mean that you want a woman who is educated, but yet you are entertaining a woman who doesn't want to go to school. She doesn't want to do those types of things. Or you want a woman that's independent, but you're entertaining a woman who feels like she shouldn't have to work. Now, I'm not saying that either side of this is right or wrong. If you are looking for someone, if you're looking for a woman who doesn't want to work, then that should be your standard. And then you should not be entertaining women who work or who want to continue to work, because at that point you are lowering your standards. That causes problems in the long run. That causes lots and lots of problems. So to recap so far, the first reason why it is so important to go for the woman that you want and make sure you're maintaining those standards of the type of woman that you want is because if anything happens and you so happen to get that woman pregnant, you know that this woman is at least up to your standards and that she can take care of the situation, or you guys will be able to work it out. You guys will be able to talk through this, or maybe even, you guys will become a couple. But if that woman is not even someone that you would even consider being with, you have already thrown a wrench in your plans. You've already ruined your life, and it'll be time to clean it up later. So that's the first reason. And the second reason is you just don't want to settle. You do not want to find yourself in a relationship 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5 years down the road, and you're with someone that you don't like. You're with someone who doesn't satisfy you, or you're with someone who doesn't appeal to you anymore because you lowered your standards to begin with, just for a temporary fix. Another reason to get the exact woman that you want is because a woman that is successful, a woman who is independent, a woman who is going to be a partner in a relationship with you, this woman is going to increase your worth. Think about this. Now, I know that when I'm in a relationship, the man that I'm with, I am feeding him words of encouragement. I am telling him how amazing he is every day. I am making sure that, he's, ready for the world. He's dressed nice. He looks good. He smells good. I am his first line. I wouldn't say line of defense, but if the shoe fits, if he's into business or if he, has, things going on, I am intelligent, so he and we can talk about things like that. We can bounce ideas off of each other. So when you get into a relationship with a woman who is a good woman, who is successful and independent in her own right, she definitely brings more worth and more value to you because she is feeding you energy, she is nurturing you, and she is helping you and pushing you to become a better version of yourself. So this is one of the most important reasons why you need to make sure that when you are going for someone, when you are trying to, you sat down and you decided, you know what, finding a woman is of importance to me, you need to make sure that you are sticking to, you're going through your standards, you're making sure that this person is going to meet, I wouldn't say, do I want to say everything? Because sometimes, and it's situational. Sometimes I feel like men are asking for things that are not realistic. And the only way that I can see that is if, you and I were having a talk one-on-one. But generally speaking, you don't want to veer from the standards that you're setting, okay? You want to make sure that you're going to get everything that you want out of a relationship, because I've known a lot of men who've gotten, women pregnant, or who got tied up with women who were no good for them, and it completely changed their life. Listen to me when I say, don't lower your standards, okay? Another reason to get the woman that you want is because life will become more abundant, fuller, more enjoyable when you have someone by your side who is willing to go through the ringer with you, who is willing to, hold your hand and walk through life's most challenging situations and experiences. You just never know, you never realize how valuable that is, to have someone who may share the same likes that you have, the same interests that you have, to be able to confide in someone who you trust. Having those little things in life make life so much more enjoyable, so much more, you're able to survive better, for lack of better words. Just having that person by your side who's gonna make you laugh, who is going to have your back when things go wrong. A lot of times when I'm in a relationship, I find that life can be enjoyable by yourself, but when you have someone who is really just, invested in you, and who's really taking the time to make sure that they are giving you the best of themselves, it really does put a new, more profound, enjoyable spin on life. And I feel like life is just so much more enjoyable. And why would you want to trade in an enjoyable life by cutting corners just to try and have someone there? When if you're just having someone there, it's not going to be that enjoyable. As a matter of fact, it may just be stressful, because now you're rushing to pull in this woman, and things are not going to go right. So hold to your standards, buddy. The last reason that I want to bring to your attention as to why you need to get the exact woman that you want is because your investment is never wasted. As a matter of fact, your investment brings back a large return with a woman that is a good woman. When you invest in a good woman, she automatically gives return. She gives a return on nothing, which is why it's important for you to check yourself too. When you're in a relationship with a really good woman, you don't want to come to a space where you are starting to take advantage of her, because I'll tell you this, as humans, it's like we automatically take what we can get. Okay, we take what we can get, and sometimes we forget to give back. And so if you really want to be with a good woman, you need to make sure that you are not going to do that. You're not going to put yourself in a position to do that. You're going to continuously check yourself by investing. Okay, you're going to continue to invest because she is always going to be investing back in you. If we're talking about the same woman, successful, independent, she's got her shit together, she is going to be investing, because if she's got her shit together, if she is really on top of everything, she is not going to be wasting time with someone who's not going to be investing in her. So if you are trying to be with a woman, a good woman, a successful, independent woman, you're going to have to invest in her too. And that means time, that means money, that means emotional support, that means just, it's going to take a lot of you. It's going to take more of you. And the more successful she is and the more intelligent she is, it's going to take a lot more from you. And I'll tell you why. Because a woman like that, a woman such as myself, I'll speak to you for myself. A woman such as that, I'm not going to waste my time with a man who is investing in other women because he doesn't know what he wants. And so when a man is showing me that he wants to invest in me, I will automatically invest back in him. Not only will I invest back in him, but it makes my investment into him fills me up as a woman who believes in a partnership. Okay? So that's another reason why, when you're investing in someone or in a relationship or in this woman, your investment will never go to waste. So if you want to be in a healthy relationship, and if you want to get a woman who is successful, who is independent, I can show you how to get a woman like that. I can hand walk you through this. As a matter of fact, if you come on over to the website, the link will be in the description box below. I have posted a video outlining step by step exactly what you need to do in order to get the woman that you want. I'm talking about from first impressions, how to approach her, what not to say. Because in my time of just trying to help men get to the status that they want to get to in a relationship with a woman, I have noticed that a lot of men just don't know what to say. They don't know what not to say. They don't know how to approach. They don't even know where to go find a woman like that. So come on over to the website and I will show you how to get a woman like me. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like and share this video. Down in the description box, I have all of my social media contact. So come on over to my Instagram. I pretty much post daily. If you want to just see an inside track of my life, I'm over at Snapchat as well. And don't forget to tip the consultant, okay? Me. Yep, tip. I like tips. Tips, donations, all that. Down in the description box. Cash App, PayPal, you name it, it's all good. If you want to learn how to get the woman that you want, come on over to the website. I put together a free little video for you breaking down exactly what you need to do in order to get the woman that you want, okay? So just come on over to the website, check it out. It's just for you, and it's free. So just come on over. Okay, guys, please think of me as your personal coach and consultant. I'll see you next time. Bye.